truth seekers, there are more important things in the world to focus on, but I assume there are some who are curious of my perspective concerning this event. Very shameful and telling if this confrontation truly played out as it's been shown to us. Did A-lister Will Smith really slap Chris Rock? So we'll just walk through this clip here. Here Chris Rock delivers a joke.
Jada, I love you. G.I. Jane 2, can't wait to see it. All right?
Will Smith makes a hearty laugh there. Jada has a partial smile with her eyes closed. Everyone in frame appears content. Looks changes. She shifts her position. Will's still smiling. She gives a concerned look. He shows a surprised look because he's reading Jada showing dissatisfaction, or there could be an agreement between Jada and Chris where he knows to put out his arms when she gives a certain signal. This is the, hey, it's just a joke, guys.
That
was a nice joke. Not to be offended here.
Okay.
If this exchange is to be legitimate, I think this will be the most convincing aspect, is that he says okay to sort of change the subject in a sense. It would represent fairly good planning for a script. The facial expression shows there's a shift or stance change in the subject matter.
I'm out here. Uh-oh.
So then Will Smith gets up, causing him to say, uh-oh. Note, very broad smile. No real evidence of concern, as would be expected if an angry man who's larger and taller than you suddenly gets up from his seat. Presumably, Will's not smiling if he's serious. So why is Chris smiling? This leans more to a gentleman's agreement. That dumb laugh. I interpret this as there was a gentleman's agreement and Chris is having trouble keeping it together as Will Smith approaches him for the fun slap. This would fit if the slap was scripted into the show. Chris would know to give like an exaggerated guffaw, directing the audience to rising tension entering center stage. He leans forward, arms completely behind back. In masculine body language, the arms folded behind the back suggest an air of no fear, complete comfort in the moment. Some have noted Will's swagger as he walks forward towards Chris. We're at 20 seconds. Will's arm is raised, has not yet struck Chris. Let's listen to the audio. There's a ooh. Some note that the right foot comes forward just before, the head still leaning forward as if to prepare and brace for the impact. Here, Will's hands presumably palms up as he's leaning forward, laughing. For this reason, some may say it is illegitimate. Then note, arm still behind back, head lurches to the right, in motion with the hand, stance unchanged. Slap finishes palm down in a very stylized arm extended form.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, said really quickly after the slap. Is that what you would expect in reality? There's a moment here which is easy to miss. It's a very interesting moment where Will's countenance changes right after the slap. Is this a smile? What's this look? I only care to look further into this exchange because of this one moment where Will appears to be smiling and Chris appears not to be shocked and is possibly smiling. If this were choreographed, the moment right after impact would be the point where it's hardest to keep things together and not show it's a ruse. That was a key moment to perform. Regarding the sound effect, likely Will smack Chris's microphone to produce the oof sound. Let's walk that back. So still we have a swagger. So we have a potential smile, correcting with a stance change, arm swings broadly showing dominance, and swagger.
Wow.
Wow. Would you say wow with such volume and gusto if you were just slapped on stage on national TV? I'll show you the photo. This practically looks like a smile. This practically looks like a smile. Here's a still of the video from another angle. Appears as an amicable relation. Ref and Joe's nostrils caught this interesting pyramid imagery, this being akin to this. So it begins.
Will Smith just smacked the shit out of me.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Wow, dude.
The way he said, wow, dude, does seem somewhat believable. That was a good choice of phrasing. It was a way of saying, are you serious? Many have commented about her priceless look. At this instance, does Will look angry? He is trying to project his voice.
It was
A solemn look, not an angry look. Not necessarily looking as though trying to hold in laughter.
a G.I. Jane joke.
Keep my wife's name out your fucking mouth.
Due to the staccato, loud volume, many have concluded that Will is legitimately angry in this sequence, as it may be difficult to act that out perfectly.
I'm going to, okay?
I'm going to, okay? Body language here could be helpful in determining clip legitimacy.
Okay.
What's that all about? He's smiling, he's like, well, okay. Was this something he was instructed to say as a part of a specific ritual? So Will Smith's playing his role in the ritual, getting to the Oscar level. He has to have some type of debasement. Chris Rock, too, has to have some form of self-debasement after the slap. He doesn't really look shocked or upset, just goofy. This aspect stretches credulity a bit.
It was the greatest night in the history of television.
Now here he looks concerned, finally, as if he had come out of a trance. I believe this too can be acted.
Okay.
And there's laughter when he says that. Interesting.
Okay.
This occurred March 27th, Sunday Night Oscars. If there are not real consequences for Will Smith's actions in landing an assaultive slap on Chris Rock, then I would be inclined to believe that the entire event was carefully choreographed and contrived, not being real. The publicist appearing to Will Smith thereafter increases the probability of realness of the event, but could all be a part of the charade as well. Some would say Chris's composure is nearly supernatural. Some would wonder if that's a laugh and not a cry. Another angle of Chris right after the slap. Here's Will Smith's apology, which I'll describe as masterful. But you have to keep in mind what Jussie Smollett was capable of doing, also with tears.
I want to apologize to the Academy. I want to apologize to all my fellow nominees. This is a beautiful moment, and I'm not crying for winning an award. It's not about winning an award for me. It's about being able to shine light on all of the people, Tim and Trevor and Zach and Sanaya and Demi and Ingenue and the entire cast and crew of King Richard and Venus and Serena, the entire Williams family. Art imitates life. I look like the crazy father, just like they said. I look like crazy father, just like they said about Rich.
So I wonder if he had planned this prior to going up on stage, saying he looks like the crazy father, or was it spontaneous? Just something I wonder about. I don't really have an answer for you there. I'm going to go ahead and end this video. It's getting a little bit long now. Peace.